King Charles's shocking revelation, Parkinson's and COPD diagnosis, passing the torch to Catherine. In a heartfelt national broadcast, King Charles made a monumental announcement that has left the world in shock. For the first time, the king revealed his battle with Parkinson's disease and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease (COPD), two conditions that have silently impacted his life. But the real surprise, he's chosen this moment to pass the royal power to his trusted partner, Catherine. What does this mean for the future of the British monarchy? Is this the dawn of a new era? Stay tuned as we dive deep into this emotional revelation and what's next for Catherine, the woman set to lead the royal family into a new chapter. So, what do you think about this power transition? If you're in support of Catherine taking over, drop a 1 in the comments. If you feel this is a surprising move, leave a 0. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss the exciting updates coming soon. Enjoy the video and feel free to share your thoughts with us. The great legacy that King Charles III and the royal family have carried for so long has now fallen into the hands of someone else, his beloved daughter. In the fall of 2025, the world seemed to pause in a moment of stillness as King Charles, with a face showing both determination and vulnerability, stood before hundreds of camera lenses at Buckingham Palace. It was an extraordinary press conference, an event that would go down in history. Alongside Queen Camilla and Prince William, King Charles, at the age of 76, openly shared a new health challenge he was facing, an undisclosed illness in addition to the cancer he was still being treated for. Every word he spoke was heavy and serious, causing the entire room to fall into silence. And then, in a moment that left everyone stunned, King Charles announced his intention to pass the throne to Princess Catherine, his beloved daughter-in-law. Whispers spread among the royal family that Catherine, standing behind the scenes, could not hold back her tears. Her emotions overwhelmed her not only because of the king's health condition, but also due to the immense responsibility he was entrusting to her. This is a deeply human moment. A mother, a wife, and also a member of the royal family now must face a monumental responsibility she never thought she would bear so soon. The questions arise. What is this illness? Why Catherine, and how will this moment change the royal family? Let's explore this emotional new chapter together. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. The king's voice, steady yet tinged with exhaustion, carried a severity that only those facing death can possess. "My family has always been my strength," he said, his gaze quickly sweeping over Prince William, "and I am counting on my daughter-in-law Catherine to lead this country forward." These words landed like a bombshell. Those following the royal family were stunned, and social media erupted with intense reactions. However, behind the sensational headlines, it was Catherine's choked sobs that told the true story. This was not just the tale of a new duchess taking on responsibility, but also a story of love, duty, and a family facing new challenges. King Charles III's announcement was not merely a statement about his health, but a lesson in royal restraint, as he chose to conceal his health battle with carefully chosen words. King Charles spoke of a newly discovered illness, following recent health checks, a condition distinct from the cancer he had been diagnosed with in February 2024. Nevertheless, he continues to fight with a resilient spirit. However, the fact that this illness remains unnamed has created a void, one that speculation quickly filled. Buckingham Palace, as usual, issued a vague statement confirming the diagnosis without disclosing any specific details. This silence sparked whispers and gradually escalated into a storm of rumors. The illness that King Charles is facing Why has it been kept so secret? Rumors began to spread immediately unstoppable, fueled by anonymous sources and the relentless curiosity of the royal family's devoted public. Could it be chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, a progressive lung disease explaining the king's occasional difficulty breathing during public events, such as his fatigued speech at the state dinner in 2024? Keen observers also noted his bloodshot eyes during a recent trip officially attributed to a burst blood vessel, but now reinterpreted as a sign of deeper stress. COPD, a common illness in older adults, could explain the noticeable fatigue King Charles is experiencing, a fatigue that even his calm demeanor can't fully hide. Some, however, speculate that he might be dealing with Parkinson's disease, which could explain the slight tremors observed during a ceremonial handshake, a fleeting moment that sparked a heated debate online. If it is indeed Parkinson's disease with its gradual decline in motor skills, the king would have to rely on medical experts at the palace to continue carrying out his duties. While there has been no official confirmation, these hypotheses paint a picture of a monarch fighting not only against an illness, but also bearing the weight of an entire nation. The lack of clarity only intensifies public concern as social media floods with speculations and even well wishes for his health. However, behind the headlines, the most heartbreaking aspect is the private pain. Close sources reveal that King Charles confided in Princess Catherine about his health in a private moment at Sandringham. The conversation lasted late into the night, and with her own experience, Catherine, who had just been declared in remission from cancer in January 2025, deeply understood his fears. He doesn't want pity, a close assistant shared. He wants understanding, and Catherine, with her remarkable empathy, has provided that. The king's health story is not just a short-term battle, but a long, arduous journey as he endures exhausting treatments while facing a packed schedule from state visits to Australia to high-level summits in Samoa. His dedication inspires millions, but it also comes at a cost. King Charles's friends noticed that he had become quieter, spending more time in private reflection. Catherine, with her kind heart, had become his emotional support. Their shared pain created a strong bond, reinforcing the decision to pass the mantle of leadership to her. To the world, Catherine remained the epitome of royalty and perfect beauty during the historic press conference of King Charles in 2025, standing outside the stage at Buckingham Palace. However, those closest to her knew better. They recognized a woman struggling with overwhelming emotions, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. When King Charles shared his new illness and handed over the ultimate power to Princess Catherine, her hands trembled, gripping tightly as if to hold herself together. "It's too much to bear," a palace attendant revealed. Catherine felt the heavy responsibility King Charles entrusted to her, as well as his profound pain. Her soft sobs, hidden behind the camera lenses, reflected not only her own sorrow but also the anguish of a nation witnessing this change. This is not just a crown. It is about a family facing loss, an uncertain future, and a deeply emotional story. Catherine has always stood out for her emotional depth. The battle against cancer she went through, revealed in March 2024, taught her how to overcome fear with resilience. She described it as a roller coaster ride, acknowledging that at times she had to keep a brave face while confronting the emotional scars from her chemotherapy journey. Since being declared in remission in January 2025, Catherine has become more open about the lingering challenges of cancer, the fatigue, the anxiety, and the quiet fear of recurrence. These experiences have allowed her to form a deep connection with Charles's struggle. When he shared his new diagnosis in a private conversation, Catherine listened with profound empathy, not only as a member of the royal family, but also as a survivor herself. Catherine understands the feeling of facing the unknown. A close friend shared, hearing Charles speak so openly and placing his trust in her, Catherine felt both heartbroken and stronger. What made the moment even more emotional was the personal bond between them. In Charles's eyes, Catherine was not just a daughter-in-law. He referred to her as his emotional support and always praised her courage after being diagnosed with cancer. Their shared journey as cancer patients has created a unique trust between the two. Late-night phone calls, laughter over tea, and walks in the Sandringham Gardens have deepened their relationship. When Charles declared Catherine as the successor, it was not just a decision of the king, but also an act of a father. For Catherine, it was a moment of immense honor, mixed with deep sorrow. She could feel the love of King Charles in every word, but at the same time, she could also sense the weight of the pain he was carrying. Her tears were not only for Charles, but also for her family, for William, who had been strong yet broken beside his father. And for her children, who adored their grandfather Charles, they would now witness her shouldering the responsibility of stabilizing the monarchy. In that fleeting moment, Catherine was no longer just a princess. She was the woman carrying the hopes of a king and an entire nation. Her emotions were palpable, expressed through choked sobs. King Charles's decision to pass the throne to Princess Catherine was a seismic turning point, one that would reverberate deeply within the monarchy and beyond. It was not just a bold move, it was a profoundly human moment as the royal family faced immense challenges, with Catherine's love and resilience becoming the steady anchor for a future full of uncertainty. It was a question of historical significance, sparking debates from the palace to morning talk shows. Why Catherine and not Prince William, the direct heir to the throne? Why was a daughter-in-law entrusted with the crown's weighty responsibility? The answer lies in a delicate portrait where strategy, symbolism, and the personal beliefs of a king confronting his own mortality are intricately woven together. Her comedic timing, warmth, and distinctive voice earned her 5 Emmy nominations, along with a deep affection from fans around the world. With her natural and witty performance, she not only made audiences laugh, but also touched their hearts with her sincerity and relatability. Remembered as a comedic icon both on and off screen, Buzzy leaves behind a legacy of joy, resilience, and timeless laughter. She will live on in the memories of those who loved her, especially her husband of 43 years, Ken Perkins. So what do you think about King Charles's decision to pass the power to Catherine? Do you believe Catherine is truly the right leader to step up during this challenging time? If you think Catherine will excel in this temporary leadership role, drop a 1 in the comments. But if you believe William is the stronger successor, leave a 2. Share your thoughts and don't forget to like and subscribe. Catherine's battle with cancer in 2024 proved her strength and resilience, making her a natural choice for this role. She faced the most severe challenges and emerged stronger than ever. She overcame every obstacle and became a symbol of hope, shared a senior assistant. Beyond logistical considerations, Catherine also played a crucial role in shaping public perception, becoming a beacon of hope for millions around the world. Charles, with a forward-thinking mindset, recognized that Catherine had the ability to unite the country in this time of turmoil. She was not just a royal family member, but a symbol of spiritual strength. A royal observer remarked, "The people trust her, and that is exactly what the monarchy needs right now." This decision also held profound personal significance. The relationship between Charles and Catherine has grown increasingly close through the health challenges they have faced together. Late-night conversations, private letters, and quiet moments in the palace garden have fostered a deep trust that transcends titles. Charles has always praised Catherine for her courage and compassion, qualities he values deeply in a leader. When he chose her, it was not only to shape the future of the monarchy, but also to honor a woman he considered family. An insider revealed that Charles believes Catherine can bridge the past and future of the monarchy. This was not a dismissal of William, but a collaboration between them. Sources also shared that William fully supports this decision, seeing it as a way to honor his father while safeguarding Catherine's recovery. Together, they form a strong team with Catherine's warmth and empathy, complementing William's steadiness and sense of duty. This announcement sends a powerful message about the evolution of the monarchy, reflecting a willingness to break with tradition for the greater good. For Catherine, it was a call to duty, one that stirred both pride and anxiety. Her tears were a testament to the immense trust placed in her by the people. A senior assistant shared, "Catherine is ready, but she is also human. That is precisely why she is perfect for this task." King Charles's announcement sent shockwaves throughout the royal family. Each member struggled with the consequences in their own way. Prince William, always steadfast by his father's side during the press conference, exuded a quiet strength, yet his eyes revealed a storm of emotions. Pride for Catherine, worry for Charles, and the weight of an impending future. According to insiders, William not only supported but also played a crucial role in this decision. He saw it as a way to honor his father's vision and safeguard Catherine's recovery. He stood firm, always defending her with everything he had. A close friend revealed that William fully understood Catherine's strength, but he always made sure to protect her, preventing her from being overwhelmed by the pressure. Queen Camilla. The strong woman standing beside Charles gently placed her hand on his arm. Her calm demeanor concealed the health struggles she had endured, including persistent foot pain and past battles with pneumonia. On the outside, she was the quiet advisor to Catherine, sharing invaluable experiences from her decades-long connection with the royal family. "Camilla has seen it all," an assistant shared. "Her advice is both practical and empathetic, helping Catherine shape this vital role." The children of the Wales family, George, Charlotte, and Louis, could all feel the impact of the situation, even though Catherine always shielded them from the pressures. Their relationship with their grandfather Charles was warm, filled with garden games and storytelling sessions. Charlotte, with a noticeable maturity, began to sense the changes. Her delicate questions about Charles's health touched Catherine's heart. During a recent family gathering, Charlotte's gentle embrace of her grandfather brought tears to William's eyes. That moment captured her quiet leadership, much like her composed bow at the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. George, the future heir to the throne, has begun to show a deep concern for his mother. His small acts of care reflect the love and protection instilled by William. Even Louis, with his youthful energy, brings comfort. His mischievous smiles often prompted rare smiles from Charles during hospital visits. The extended family, including Princess Anne and the Duke of Edinburgh, remained by Charles's side throughout this challenging time. Their quiet support is a testament to the unwavering strength of the monarchy. This strength, built on love and duty, underscores why Catherine's tears were not only for Charles, but also for a family united in the face of crisis. If there is one thing Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has mastered, it is her ability to find strength in the storm. Her emotional response to King Charles's announcement with soft sobs backstage was not a sign of weakness, but a fleeting glimpse of a woman who understands and rises stronger than before. Since being diagnosed with cancer in March 2024, Catherine has undergone a challenging and transformative recovery journey. Declared in remission in January 2025, she openly shared her struggles during the post-treatment phase, when fatigue and fear lingered like uninvited guests. Yet it is within these challenges that Catherine's quiet strength shines brightest, preparing her for the historic role Charles has entrusted her with. Her resilience stems from simplicity. She finds peace in walks through nature in Kensington Gardens, where the rustling leaves and earthy scent soothe her soul. Piano therapy. A private ritual has become her sanctuary, where the melodic notes gently ease the weight of responsibility. The time spent with her children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, remains a steadfast pillar for Catherine. Whether it's messy cupcake baking sessions or bedtime stories, these moments recharge her. A close friend shared that Catherine doesn't seek perfection, but rather peace. And it is this peace that has made her invincible. Every public appearance meticulously prepared still reveals Catherine as a promising future leader. At a recent charity event for cancer patients, Catherine spoke candidly about the emotional scars from her recovery, connecting with survivors through shared glances and gentle words. Her genuine sincerity left a deep impression, free from pretense or exaggeration. "I am learning every day," she told a patient, her warm smile contrasting with the depth of her experiences reflected in her eyes. It is this sincerity that Charles sees in her, a woman who inspires not through greatness, but through empathy. Royal observers have noted her subtle evolution. From a composed duchess, Catherine has become a symbol of quiet authority, ready to stabilize the monarchy. Within the palace, her influence is equally profound. Catherine is a soothing source of strength for William, who consistently turns to her practicality during times of stress. The bond Catherine shares with Charles, forged through their shared health challenges, has made her a trusted confidant, always ready to sit down with him for a cup of tea to discuss everything from state affairs to family joys. Even the children of Wales can feel their mother's strength. Charlotte, with her keen sensitivity, has started mimicking her mother's calm gestures, while Louis clings to her hand whenever they go out, sensing the steadiness she offers. Catherine not only wears the crown, but according to an insider, she is also gracefully carrying the weight of the family. This strength is not by chance. Catherine has quietly been preparing for a leadership role over the years, learning about diplomacy and honing her instincts through her royal duties. Her journey battling cancer taught her invaluable lessons about prioritizing the most important things in life, family health and purpose. These experiences have shaped her into someone with both a compassionate heart and a strategic mind. As Catherine steps into this new role, her tears for Charles are not just out of love, but also determination. She is ready not because she seeks attention, but because she has built the resilience necessary to face it. So what lies ahead for Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and the monarchy she is entrusted to lead? King Charles's announcement in 2025 didn't just alter the royal landscape, but also sparked a global debate about legacy, resilience, and reinvention. Catherine's potential regency should Charles's health falter is not just a title. It carries a deeper significance, offering a broader vision to redefine leadership in the modern era. Her tears during that historic press conference were not just for a king facing illness. They were a prophecy for a future she is gradually shaping, one where tradition and progress blend seamlessly. Catherine's journey is unveiling what lies ahead. The cancer battle she openly shared in 2024 not only turned Catherine into a beacon of hope, but also inspired countless survivors. Now stepping into this new role, she is ready to combine empathy with authority, becoming a model of leadership, not just for a nation, but for an entire generation. Insiders reveal that she has sought the counsel of advisors on key issues such as mental health and the environment passions she shares with King Charles. She aims to make a difference not just by wearing the crown as a close assistant disclosed. This vision reflects the way William and Catherine raised their children, George, Charlotte, and Louis. The three are nurtured in an environment that balances the pursuit of personal dreams alongside royal duties. The public's response has been overwhelming. Social media is flooded with hashtags like #AskCatherineLeads, and royal followers continue to praise her authenticity. However, there has been no shortage of controversy. Can a princess not born into royalty carry such weight? Supporters point to Catherine's grace under pressure from her cancer recovery journey to her regular hospital visits as evidence of her strength and resilience. However, critics question whether this will overshadow William's rightful position. The truth lies in Charles's trust, his belief in Catherine's ability to unite the country, coupled with William's steadfast support. The king's health remains uncertain. His cancer, though under control since 2024, along with speculations about a new illness, possibly COPD or Parkinson's, casts a shadow over his reign. Yet the decision to elevate Catherine signals a new ray of hope, a monarchy that endures through collective strength. Catherine is not only preparing for ceremonies, but also for a world where her voice is valued. Whether advocating for cancer research or promoting global diplomacy, her training, which is rumored to include strategic press briefings, reflects a forward-looking approach. This is similar to how Charlotte learns tactical driving lessons in models to prepare for the challenges ahead. Currently, Catherine is balancing her new role with peaceful moments, dropping her children off at school family dinners and walks with her beloved dog. These simple moments ground her, reminding us that first and foremost, she is a mother, and only then a leader. Catherine's emotional reaction to Charles's announcement not only reveals her humanitarian nature, but also demonstrates her unwavering determination. This is a woman who will lead the monarchy forward, not by clinging to tradition, but by creating her own distinct path. What do you think about Catherine's royal future? Share your thoughts below and stay tuned for more stories that unveil the true essence of the monarchy. Be sure to subscribe for more updates on the latest developments. This is a story that's only just beginning.